Hello and welcome to Orion Today, your source for all news that is entertaining and noteworthy in Michigan. I'm Luke Poirier. 15 years ago, we had a pretty substantial film incentive program where the big studios with their big budget projects were all flocking to Michigan to do feature films. When those incentives went away, a lot of those big budget projects did as well. But our independent filmmaking community thrived. Here with me today is independent filmmaker Marty Nicholas from New Vancouver Productions, and he's here to tell us about his Made in Michigan series, Gun Force. Hi Marty, thanks for joining us today.
Hey Luke.
What is Gun Force?
Well, Gun Force is a lot of things. It's a mix of a lot of old and new sensibilities in action cinema. It's retro action movies from the 70s, kind of filmed in that style, combined with old video games from the 80s, 90s, like role-playing games. And it's, as far as sensibilities is concerned, it reflects an era of innocence and simplicity combined with a lot of newer ones like diversity. So it's really a lot of different things.
You were in the military, correct?
I was.
And what branch were you in?
The Army.
For how long?
4 years.
So 4 years in the Army, an officer?
Yep, first lieutenant.
How much of your military background has come into play for Gun Force?
Oh, so much. In fact, I couldn't have produced and directed this without it. I rely on all the old leadership lessons to make this thing happen.
Not too long ago, you did another interview where somebody played a trailer for Gun Force. Now, before I get too deep into that, your military background has a lot to do with what you're doing on the show, which is, as the showrunner, you're wearing many hats.
Yeah.
Right?
Producer, director, editor, writer, you name it.
What is the most difficult role for you as the showrunner?
Editing.
Editing?
Yeah, because I'm all alone. At least on the set, I got a lot of expertise from people who've been doing it longer than me. I pick their brains, learn from them.
Okay, so as a filmmaker, it sounds like you're pretty approachable, that you're not a diva. You're open for advice from more seasoned.
I'm all about asking questions and learning more and growing, which I think can be a rare attitude for a lot of film directors and producers.
Oh, you're right. And an excellent example are the two trailers that we have this evening. The first trailer is actually your very first Gun Force trailer, and the second trailer is your current Gun Force trailer. And it's very interesting. If we could watch them side by side, you could see the evolutionary growth in the technology, the cinematography, the lighting, the sound, the acting. So I don't know if we get a chance to throw up that first trailer. Would love to go down that evolutionary leap with you.
Guys, we need to get alive.
What if we were to combine our army and video game experience and battle evil forces in the world?
That's absurd, Kent.
No, that sounds awesome.
You can! Greetings, veterans. I am Toshio Shinseki, firearms enthusiast and ex-programmer for Konami. I wrote a game program called Gun Force that will turn you into action heroes. But you must train hard, both on the range and on the couch. You are a hope.
Come on, dudes. You're moving out.
Okay, so that was the first trailer.
Right.
And then we're going to follow that up with the second trailer, which I think really shows how much Gun Force has evolved.
Yeah, this is a good one.
The whole freaking game!
Finally did it! Yes!
Congratulations, heroes. You are two of a handful who have beat the highest level. You can achieve your potential, travel, battle the forces of evil. And get paid.
Anaconda's got smack dab on our asses now. You're a bunch of dust straight foul-ups.
Is Anaconda real?
I'll deep fry those cretins in hell this time.
Maria, give these guys a reality check. Anaconda is real.
Like an anaconda, it will constrict the world and suck the life out of it. This ain't no game, fellas.
Get out of my sight and destroy your force!
With Anaconda, you will only have one play.
Hey, Derek, you just leveled up.
Unlike my game, you lose, you die.
Marty, that was...
It's all retro action movie and video game culture.
So, in your current trailer, you see there's a lot going on in a lot of different locations, which speaks to the Gun Force universe being quite diverse. Where do you find these locations? How do you, because you do some, there's like desert scenes, forest scenes, you have cityscape ruins, you have dungeons, but none of it's green screen. You're physically...
Yep, I'm all about the old school practical shoot on location. I got lucky with cast and crew members who owned property, they knew people, and talented lighting people who knew how to create those kinds of worlds. Okay, particularly the dungeon.
Yeah.
That was filmed in my house on the back patio.
What kind of advice would you give somebody who might be actually considering pursuing a career in filmmaking?
I just say practice, get a script, write it, learn cinematography, editing, and just learn as much as you can. Save money up and pay your people whatever you can, even if it's very little, and pick their brains, the people who know more than you do, and just learn and grow and get better.
If there's an actor watching this or a manufacturer of a product that is a Michigan-made item, how could they get a hold of you and say, hey, I want to be involved?
Email would be the best method.
Sending you an email?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Where can we see season 1?
It's on Amazon Prime.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yep, sure is.
I want to thank everyone for joining us today. Don't go anywhere, because we have a lot more interesting stuff coming up next.
ONTV encourages you to go back to school.